Hi guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today I am going to be doing a base game build, and with this build, it is going to be primarily for a single sim. Let's start off with that. We're going to be doing a one sim, and also it is going to be a sim who wants to be a chef. So in the chef career, we got a lot of bases to cover within the chef career. It's a lot. Like, this chef career is not easy whatsoever. It's annoying. I shouldn't say it's annoying. Sometimes it gets really glitchy, especially with they're like, get along with Bob pancakes. Okay, and I don't want to get along with Bob pancakes. I mean, everyone and their mother doesn't want to get along with Bob pancakes. I get Eliza somehow digs him, but I don't. So I don't even think that she digs him. I was very happy in my last game when I found out that they divorced. Oh, listeners, we're gonna have to go for a cheaper siding. Because these last two times I've kind of like messed up by doing expensive siding. I mean, I can't help myself. It's just, I don't want to do gray though. It goes for dark gray. I'm sorry. I thought that was funny. Um, Also, if you guys hear any yelling or screaming in the background, I don't have my headphones right now. You all are gonna have to bear with me while I don't have my headphones because it's been rough, okay? Um, my headphones are like canceling and whatnot, and I don't have my headphones, so I know that the audio really sucks. I'm not able to leave the house when I want. I'm not able to do what I want when I want. I, it's just I don't have time to get headphones to mic. I might have to ask for it for Christmas. Um, let's see. So any background noise you guys hear, I might just have to delete this recording because the kids are not being quiet. I'll try and see if it's in the background. I hope not. So I'm sorry. There might be moments where you hear it. I'm not gonna tell the kids to be quiet. They're having fun and they don't come over here very often. And it's not, I don't need to be a brat to them just because I decided to record while everyone was home. I just decided to record because Monday, which is the day that you guys will be watching this, is I'm gonna really be cracking down on like getting exams done, not exams. Well, yeah, exams. I have a couple of exams for the course that I'm taking right now online. And I'm trying to stay within like their suggested time period. So it's it's a lot. But working on it, school's been a lot, but it's starting to just be projects, which I'm not very good at projects. Like I can get them done. It's just takes a lot of me focusing to get it done, and I usually don't have time to focus. So there is that. Um, I mean, it's very difficult to find time to just be able to sit down and work. I used to be able to, and then stuff happened. But anyway, let's look at this house. I know I picked like a very basic house, but I kind of like it. I always like it. I always say, I kind of like it. I love it. There is something in my bones that tells me no, the show cannot go on without you, without the house being a U shape in some way, shape, or form. So I'm almost thinking that what we'll do, I kind of want to make the entrance small. I've been doing like some massive entrances, and it's just not. So I'm almost thinking an entrance that big. I don't. It might not be what we're going for, but something like that. Because I want to do a bedroom, probably right here. I kind of want a bigger bedroom, which isn't hard. I mean, it's going to be a one sim house. Like, we can have a house. I mean, I can have a bedroom that big, and no one's going to bat an eye. And I do want to do a bigger bathroom. again, there's one sim, like, it's not terrible because more of this house is going to be focused on the kitchen than anything else, so it's really not a big issue. I do want to have a bigger kitchen and a bigger dining room, which I'm wondering if this room should be the dining room, trying to make it almost into its own separate area. I mean, like, I could put a wall there, but I think we're not going to. Um, it's gonna be the living room, the kitchen. I do think outside should be like a tiki bar or something, you know, because you need like bar experience, you need charisma. I'm trying to think of all the skills that someone would need in this career. Make sure that I got all the walls. That's why we double check. Okay. So I have a saucer light in almost every single bedroom. So let me get one in here. So now it's a matter of, do I open up this wall and save money? I don't like that. I actually really like the separate areas. Which now leads me to my next concern. Do I, A, because it almost it saves a lot of money. It really does. Or maybe instead, what I can do, is what I'm thinking. Do this, and I can do like a makeshift, like, show you, like some basement columns. Columns do cost a lot though. Maybe not, maybe not. I think I remember them costing a lot more. Like a column. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta put on the gate first. Sorry. Let me pull this through. Let's see. I honestly really like these round ones. Listen, you can call me crazy, whatever. Oh, you know what? I want going back anyway. So this almost just works out perfect. Bam, bam. Over this. This is why we get these spandrels. I'll just keep it with white. And now, bam, 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 bam. It separates the room much, like, for a cheaper price. And it looks good. That's not my favorite, though. No, it is not. Because it's a less expensive version of this. Which, kinda, I do want these. And I want, like, a grand entrance into the kitchen, because I feel like I want the kitchen to almost be, like, the focal point. Which makes me actually not like this as much as I thought. How much money did I spend on that? So if I get rid of this, because they'll charge you for the walls if you don't get rid of them. If I do this instead, maybe? Maybe we can just have like a really open floor plan, although that's not my favorite. I want to spend 60 on those so much. If we have extra money, I 110% want to, but if I don't have to, I'm not going to. But it is kind of killing me a bit on the inside to see these. What if I just listen, guys? I might have to. I mean, if I just budget out for them. What color's my spandrel? I don't know. I like that. Too wide, actually. I don't know what I want. Maybe I should decorate first and then kind of like see how I'm feeling. So maybe I'll start off with the living room. Very, very tiny living room. Like, I almost feel like the sim would spend no time in the living room. They would have the cheapest couch because their heart and soul is going to be poured into like their cooking, their work. So this is like the least of their concerns. They might have a TV that their mom gave them like 10 years ago, something like that, you know? That's just, I feel like everything would be fairly cheap. Not like cheap's a bad thing in this game. Like, I mean, that's a pretty cute end table. But I am saying it's not going to be like the best of the best. I almost feel like I should do the kitchen first so that I know how much money I have left. Which might be my best idea, actually. Just something very bare bones. Very basic. Let's do kitchen. Because this kitchen is supposed to be the heart and soul of the house. We are going to do these counters just because they look good. They look almost like those professional counters. And what we're going to do, dining room, bars. You want this one. This is how, I was thinking about doing a TV bar. Decided no. I want to put these down. My only concern is, how am I going to make this into a grand entrance? Which that forces me to basically, and I want to pick like nicer appliances, but I don't think for starting off, because you know what, your Sim's probably going to catch fires and whatnot, so maybe it isn't a fantastic idea. I think I do want to splurge a little bit for this one. It's not like the best idea to pick out super expensive items. Let me do this. Listen, does that make me a criminal? Probably. I do want to do a smoke detector. Just because you're going to be cooking so much, it's like a hazard no matter what when your sim cooks. And I feel like that they'd be like, no microwaves. No microwaves in my house. I like that. That's a very, very stone kitchen. But it's, we need to change the wallpaper at the very least. Tiles. I love these tiles so much, but not for a kitchen. Unless, I want to save this. I think that my game's gonna crash. The thing is, The Sims have been doing so many updates, my game's just been crashing no matter what. Oh, 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 I like those. Is it bad that I genuinely like this? I want to find a texture that's similar to this. I think I, ooh, so I think that's literally the exact texture. So now I was trying to find the color, which concerns me because this one, let me see. I could do a white one. I almost feel like white's too much though for this kitchen. This cream would actually be really, really nice. I like this. White again. It's just for a kitchen that's supposed to be moody. It almost. I know the kitchen should probably be cheerful, but I don't know. I like having stuff that's moody. Moody. I don't think that we're gonna be able to get that. I'm gonna cry because that's so pretty. I actually don't like the original wallpaper as much as I thought I did. I liked. Wait, what's. Ooh, too much. Too light. Too light. See, I like that. It kind of has. And although it's a little busy, it's not too busy either. So, sorry guys. I want to so badly put down like some counters or something. It's not gonna work though. Um, Also, again, I'm so sorry for my audio. I know it's terrible. I don't really have an excuse for it to be bad, besides the fact that I lost my headphones, and I don't know when I'm going back over to that house to look for them. So, my aunt's house, I just, our schedules never line up, and this is their busy season. I'm gonna cry, because I want my headphones back so bad. Like, it has been so aggravating to make videos without them because then I get to hear my amazing, we'll say amazing, voice. I mean, is it really? It is bad. I don't love it. Oh, the thing is, oh, no, just like a really big archway. Wait, no, I can't. I actually cannot. So I guess what I can do is go over one, go over one, go over one. So we're kind of looking at this. Put down some fences. Closes in the room again. Now, I am going to stick with white just for a second. I mean, it might just be what I pick. In general, I do want to see, though, how the black looks, because I think that the black matches the kitchen really nice. So maybe we should just make all these, like, darker. Okay. So, there's that. That's not bad. Makes me hate the entrance terribly, but I think I hate the entrance so much. I almost want to, let me see. This is why we don't turn on moving objects very quickly when I do these builds. Um, just, it never works out in my favor. People are like spamming me. 1 second. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I don't, I honestly think that just another just darker doorway. I know this area is like really close in now and probably really dark and a lot of people don't like it, but I don't like having a super duper airy area because I wanted to do wallpapers and whatnot, and I can't when the whole area is the exact same. Alright, so we kind of have like our decked out kitchen. I want to put down more decor, but I think decor we're gonna have to wait for last, but the kitchen and the dining room are gonna be the most decorated. Mm, let's do the bathroom, because if I do want a bigger bathroom, I need to see if I can afford a bigger bathroom. Again, I think since we're already doing like a moodier house, we might as well just continue with it. So let's just do all this darker stuff. We will go for a slightly more expensive counter. This one I am doing in cream though, because then the sink that's going to be on it is going to be black. And then it's pretty nice. Now the bedroom. The bedroom, I don't know what hobbies your guys' sons are going to have. I have to see. No. Oh, there we go. There's the texture that I was looking for. I was like, that just looks slightly off. I wasn't too sure what it was, but it just felt off. And if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna give you guys a dresser. Um, because I'm gonna give you guys the desk instead. Because I can find a desk with a similar touch. But since, I don't know, I like giving my Sims the option to be able to do like freelance or something, just in case. I think your Sim can still work. Yeah. Oh, this bugs me terribly. You know what? Ignore it. So, it's pretty bare bones. The entire house. I mean, like, we have nothing outside. We need to get a trash can outside. I was like, oh, we have nothing in these. I'm sure you guys would appreciate at least some trash can. So let's kind of look at the outside and see how everything's looking. Pretty bare bones, very, very, very basic. I almost want to pull the house back, give us like a walkway, a lot of furniture, and I wanted to do a fence, which I could do with debug. That is not in my best interest, though. Oh, let me recenter that. Get rid of this window, and see now we're scrapping for coins. I'm not gonna have any windows in the bathroom. or at least not like that. I do believe I will do one of these. Oh wait, let me make sure it's brown, so that way it matches outside. Alright, so we're looking pretty promising. So now we're gonna move on to the move object. Okay, so now let's kind of look. We need to, one, figure out a good wallpaper for the bedroom. I'm thinking something like this. Is it kind of vague? Is it kind of like boring? Maybe. I mean, it is gray. I could do this, but I felt like that this is too like, ooh, up in your face. That too. And I like this, but I think that there's just way too much brown in the entire house. So I'm thinking something like this with carpet. I don't know about you guys. I like my Sims having carpet. It makes me feel better. Now, for this bathroom, I'm thinking tiles. We could get some flat trim tiles like this. And then, since the flat trim tiles are up high, we then could, because technically you guys can't really see them, I could do like, I don't know, something like this. That's nice. And then, let's see. Sorry, I'm like zoning because sitting here investigating. Too dark. Just right. Sorry. I know that this is like very, very, very boring. I understand. I just don't want it to be too much. Like, that was kind of one of my more bigger worries, is making everything just too much, very overwhelming. Okay, so we need 3,000 left. So we need to think, how are we going to spend 3,000 simoleons? Gotta make the entrance look nice. So we can go into the kids' room area, look at clutter, and we can grab a coat rack. And we can place that coat rack over here while alt placing it without clipping it. And then we're going to place this over here, kind of do this. That looks good. Let's look at lanterns and stuff. I mean, I don't want to add too much to the living room. Again, I don't think that there would be a lot in this living room. I just think it would be stuff like hand-me-downs and whatnot. Just because, I don't know, it's kind of like the vibe I'm getting. I also made a sim for this house, so I actually do have a person in mind. Because I am thinking about playing. I started playing another challenge in the same world right now, and I've been absolutely loving it. We do need plants, but I forget how much I love gameplay. Like, I love gameplay, but I don't do gameplay very often because I record these and then I get so tired at looking at my screen that I just need a break. Like, it's like, oh my goodness, please. I just need a second to breathe. And I don't hate the game or anything. No, I actually quite enjoy it. Um, I just get tired very easily. Um, it's, I don't know, it's sleepy. And I was like, well, if I do a starter house in base game, I've been getting pretty familiar with a lot of things in base game due to doing so many. So it almost doesn't feel appropriate. Well, way too much for friends. It's just way, way, way too much. I do want books. I want entertainment. Um, but I want paintings just as much because they just add so much to the game. Like, I don't know, it makes everything feel nicer, in my opinion. Not everyone's gonna agree with that, obviously, but you know, it works. Okay, so since we still have leftover money, I'm gonna kind of, this is my idea for like a nicer kitchen. And I almost feel like there would be a menu almost like right over here for the week. I don't want to add too much to the kitchen again. I'm just kind of thinking. I think I'm thinking too much. I'm like overthinking. There's the word. I was like, is that word again? And listen, I've been loving this like door over here. I think it's so nice. And then by doing that, I can add like a patio area. And maybe I should add a grill. Honestly, no. I should add just one thing. I noticed that we got this bonfire a little while ago. I made it in one of my builds. It made it into one of my builds. And so that was actually really shocking. Um, I do think a grill is almost in order for this house. I know it's not the pretty grill. I know. No, the grill is actually not in order for this house. I'm trying to figure out ways because I want outdoor activities, but there's not a lot of like outdoor activities, but I can do skill building, hobbies and skills. So I think you need the logic skill for this career. I could be like completely wrong and thinking of a different career, but I'm like 40% sure you need the logic skill in this career. So I'm gonna pop those out there. I did make sure that it was like the cheapest of the cheapest. Um, so logic skill and mixology. I think we're good on that end because I think everything else can be on computer. If I'm correct, I may be wrong. I would like to do like a patio though, almost like 145. I kind of like that. Anyway, let's kind of over here. Maybe, oh, right, we don't have animals in this game. I was like, oh, I wish we had animals. So it's cute. It's cute. I think animals is a really adorable addition to the game. I don't personally play with animals that often, but I do think that they are adorable. Um, I'm just gonna, I don't know, maybe I should like make this area like really, really nice. Maybe also I should leave like 900 songs. Nah. I need decor in this room at the very least. I kind of want to change the wallpaper. I hope that your Sims don't get the color grade. I really hope so, because I will be shattered. Someone's about to tell me that their Sim hates cream. I feel it in my soul. Um, I want to use this so bad. I love this painting. Okay, listen. I know that's a photograph technically, but if we just leave it, how bad is that? I kind of want to leave it, and then maybe try not to pick out a super expensive one like that. I mean, you could sell them if you don't like them. They won't sell for the same though, so I do apologize. You guys will be out some money. I could do this. It's not really important, so I think I'm just gonna leave everything as it is and begin doing like adding stuff to the outside. So that means oh, what? Shit. All right, guys, I'm gonna pop off here then, so that you guys can just be building stuff. All right. Hello, guys. It is the next day. I hope that you all liked this video. It is fully based in, uh, and it is a starter home, so I hope that you guys like that. Um, Hello to anyone who's new here. I really appreciate you tagging along, joining, and all that good stuff. If you do like this video, please like, and maybe if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe if you decided that this is a good channel to watch. Again, as I said earlier, um, my headset right now is in at my aunt's, and she lives like over an hour away, and I don't know when I'll be able to go to her house next, or when she'll be able to come over. So there is that. And thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, do the thing. I am so tired, so I'm gonna go. Bye bye.